I never expected a weekend getaway to a remote cabin would lead me to question the very fabric of reality. It started innocently enough, a break from the city noise, a chance to disconnect. But on the first night, while exploring the dimly lit cabin, I stumbled upon an ornate mirror, hidden behind layers of dusty old sheets. As I wiped away the grime, I felt a chill creep up my spine. The reflection wasn't mine. Instead, I saw the gaunt face of a man whose eyes seemed to beseech me for something unspeakable. I should have looked away, but I couldn't. There was a story in those eyes, a desperate tale waiting to be told. As the nights wore on, the man in the mirror began to reveal himself. I learned his name was Edward, a former owner of the cabin who had vanished under mysterious circumstances decades ago. Each time I looked into the mirror, Edward's story unfolded like a grim diary. He had been trapped, tormented by his own regrets and mistakes. It was as if time had no hold in that reflective prison. I could feel his anguish, his longing for freedom, and an unsettling realization dawned on me: Edward needed my help to escape. Yet, the more I engaged with the mirror, the more I felt its cold tendrils seeping into my own soul. The cabin, once a sanctuary, became a place of dread. Shadows danced in corners where light should have prevailed, and whispers echoed in rooms that should have been silent. I tried to leave, but the mirror's call was relentless, pulling me back each time I turned away. Edward's plea grew more urgent, his spectral presence more commanding. It was as if the cabin itself conspired to keep me within its grasp. My friends, concerned but unaware of the full horror, urged me to abandon the cabin. But I knew I couldn't leave. Not yet. Not until I found a way to release Edward, or risk becoming another lost soul in the mirror's sinister reflection. On the final night, the air was thick with an unnatural stillness. I approached the mirror one last time, hoping to end the nightmare. Edward's eyes locked onto mine, brimming with a mix of hope and despair. Summoning every ounce of courage, I reached out, fingers trembling as they met the cold surface. As our hands aligned, a jolt surged through me, and for a moment, I felt the weight of eternity. The mirror cracked, a spiderweb of fractures spreading across its surface. In that instant, I understood the truth Edward had been trying to share: the mirror was not just a prison, but a gateway. With a final, shuddering breath, Edward vanished, leaving me alone with the shattered remnants of his story. Yet, as I turned away, a chilling thought gripped me: what if something else had crossed over in his place?